आओ बड़े ही प्यार सत्कार दे नाल मन बिरतियां नूं कागरत करदे हैं, सतगुरां दा शुकराना करदे हैं। सतगुरां दी बख्शी पावन फतेह गज के बुलाइए। वाहिगुरू जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह। सब तो पहला दास बेनती करेगा कि जिन्हें भी नौजवान पीछे बैठे हैं थोड़ा आगे आ जाओ, come forward. Please, I would really appreciate that, because this is one way of connecting with you guys as well, because you are the audience as well. So yeah, tusi bhi ahoge, don't be shy, because we're present in Guruji's Tabla. Yes. And I want you to make new friends here, and I want you to connect with me. I want you to connect with Guruji, because that is why we're here. And if we're present in Guruji's Tabla and we can't even connect with them, we can't even realize why we are present here, for what reason, then I'd be just spending 1 hour sitting idle doing nothing. So, आओ बड़े प्यार दे नाल मनां नूं शांत कर लईए ते बड़ी श्रद्धा दे नाल कीर्तन दा गायन करिए ते गुर विचार दे नाल जुड़िए। वाहेगुरु वाहेगुरु And we truly are blessed to be here in the presence of Tan Sahib Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. What makes this congregation so different, so pure, and so accepting is that any person who enters the doorstep of the Guru, the Gurudwara, the doorstep, the door that leads towards eternal truth, is that you will not be discriminated, you will not be criticized, but you will be accepted for whatever flaws that you have. ते सच मानो साध संगत जी, ये वो दरबार है जिथे पतित इंसान का भी उद्धार हो जाता है। ये नहीं वेख्या जाता कि वो माड़ा है, अमीर है, गरीब है, किस धर्म को बिलोंग करता है, किस जात को बिलोंग करता है। इस संगत विच भावें इंसान किधरों भी आवे, कुछ भी करता होवे, गुरु महाराज उसको एक्सेप्ट कर लेंगे हैं। And for that very reason, We all have got that hair. ਸੰਸਾਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਿਚਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਬੇਅੰਤ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਤੋੜਨ ਵਾਲੇ ਹਜ਼ਾਰ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਪਰ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਆਤਮਾ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਜ਼ਮੀਰ, ਉਸ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ ਨੂੰ ਜੋੜਨ ਵਾਲੇ ਘੱਟ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ. The young faces who are present in the Sangat. I'm pretty sure you can relate to it, right? Do you find a lot of people criticizing you in school? Or when you're out there doing anything, telling you that you cannot do this, that you do not have what it takes? Maybe sometimes in the Gurdwara Sahib. Maybe sometimes when you're talking to your peers, students, anyone, you will find that vibe, that negative vibe coming to you. And that will be your test. Right? What's your name? Yeah. Sorry? I can't hear you. Priti? Priti. You know, whenever we do Kirtan, I make sure personally that I connect with the youth. And for that reason, it gets really easier for them to connect with Guruji. Because I really wanted someone to be there. Priti, are you listening? Yeah. Because when I was your age, I really wanted someone to actually just hold my hand and make me understand what is going on. And just, wake me up. Because I was so lost. I was so distracted. You do know that we're all here for one purpose as well, as I have been requested. It is for Vaisakhi. Vaisakhi which is coming. And on that auspicious day, the Khalsa was born. The pure spirit. Do you know the Panchkakar? Can you tell me the Panchkakar? Yeah, just be loud. Go ahead, just give me one kakar then. Yeah. Kakar, Panchkakar. Kirpan. The second one. Case, yeah. Third one. Kada. Fourth one. Kachera. Right. Fifth one. Ganga. What took you so long? I mean, Sat Sangaji, this is the thing. I want them to be like that. In the moment. So strong and not scared. Today I'm going to be talking about the characteristics of a Khalsa. What differs Khalsa from any other person out there? What makes Khalsa so different than any other person? I'm not saying that people who do not have Amrit in their life are lower. No, they're not. Everyone's equal. But what makes them so different? So Bhupinder, can you come forward? Can you sit right here for me, please? Don't be shy. I do not like it when we make oh God, why did you take my name? It's like going back in school and your teacher says, hey, come forward, you're not sitting in the back seat. It's okay. I want you to sit there. I want you to connect with me, with Guruji, with the Sangha, because we're here for a purpose, right? Or are you here to relax? You can be honest. For a purpose. What's your purpose? Sorry? Vaheguru, yes. But when you left your house, what were you thinking? What was your first thought that came to your mind? Kirtan. There we go. What was your first thought when you came to the Gurdwara Sahib, or when you exited your house? Yes. It was Kirtan. Do you enjoy Kirtan? How does Kirtan help you? Can you answer that?
It calms me down.
Calms you down. It really does. It really does. Any other experiences you would like to share? No? Anything else at all? Do you sing Kirtan? That's amazing. Priti and your friend, can you please come here as well? Because I want you to make new friends. Please, right here. Yes, come, it's okay. Priti, come here. The dear friend as well, please. There we go. Because I'm pointing out all the shy kids. The shy ones. And I don't want you to be shy. I want you to be strong. Because see, we're all family. We're all family. Keep that in mind. Always, always keep that in mind. We're all family and you have nothing to be scared of. Nothing to be afraid of. So I'm going to make sure during these days that I connect with each one of you. And when I go back, I want you to remember me. Remember this face and say, oh my God, he's coming back again. Not that way, but say, hey, Paisa is going to come back. So we're going to do more Kirtan and let's connect with Guruji and, try. We're going to be having the shabdas on the projector as well. So it's going to be easier for you to understand as well. And I will be talking about the characteristics of Khalsa as well. So I'll put it down and I'll shabad again. This is what I'm going to say. Just like I said before, characteristics of a Khalsa. What is the true character of a Khalsa? First of all, Sat Sangat Ji, he's never prejudiced. Khalsa, the word itself means where a person eliminates, eradicates the darkness within. Illusion. When you see at Tan Sahib Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, what do you see? A beautiful child waving the Chavar Sahib, the beautiful Rumala Sahib, the decoration, the ornaments, the beautiful flowers, everything just so beautiful. Are we to focus on the outward appearance or the infinite knowledge which is recorded in Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj? My main point is, the moment you look at it, the beautiful incarnations, the beautiful embellishment on the Guru Sahib, at that very moment, for 1 second you forget the infinite knowledge that has been recorded. And for a person like me, when it comes to looking at a task, doing at a job, first of all, the main thing that comes to my mind is how will I do it? Will I be able to do it? Do I have the capacity to do it? For example, you buy a novel, which is huge, which is big, and you think, who's going to read all of that, right? Who's going to finish all of that? But the point is, that doubt that came in your mind, Satsangaji, it becomes an obstacle. It becomes a hurdle. This is just a minor example, Satsangaji. Jab Khalsa de Marg de turna penda hai na, the first obstacle that will come before you would be your own image. Your own image. For example, me, Gurnimit Singh, standing right in front of me, my own image will be telling me, Gurnimit, you cannot do this. Forget about the world, forget about people around you. You yourself will tell yourself that I cannot do this. And to fight that image, that voice that tells you that you cannot do it, you need a person to help you listen to that inner voice that tells you, I can do it. That this is right and this is wrong. कलसी विचार कर रहे सीगे हुक्म थे कि हुक्म विच चलना है जो कुछ भी वापर रहा है परमेश्वर दे हुक्म विच ही चल रहा है. It's true. जो तुसी कर रहे हो, जो थोड़े नाल वापर रहा है, जो थोड़े अगे सिचुएशन आ रही है, वो हुक्म है. ते जो थोड़ी डेस्टिनी है, जो कुछ भी है, वो परमेश्वर दा हुक्म ही है. But इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि इंसान सब कुछ छड़ छड़ा के एक थां पे बैठ जाए and everything will happen on its own. No. One needs that effort. One needs that power to make a decision. Like I said yesterday, the choice will be given to you. Similarly, you have a choice right there. To look at the outward appearance or focusing on the infinite knowledge which is recorded in Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, and similarly on the path that you're walking upon. Are you focusing on that voice that tells you that you cannot do it, or are you focusing on that voice that tells you that you can do it? And to help you, make you listen to that, you need the Guru. And trust me, back in the days when man was so lost, he used to pray the sun, he used to pray the air, he used to worship all of those worldly elements. Why? Because he was scared of them. Khalsa is that one person who's fearless, who's not scared of anything. But if he is scared of something, he is scared of walking on a path which is filled with corruptions. If you read the Lama, the Anandkaraj ceremony, the second Padav, the second love tells you that while walking on a path of spirituality that Guru Nanak lays down for you, you will reach a state of untainted fear. Now you go like, untainted fear, what is untainted fear? Untainted fear, Nirmal Paho, means that you're not scared of any third person who comes in your life and tells you that this is the way you should do it, you should not do this. Trust me, if we do anything in life, it is because कि दूजा बंदा सानू की कहता है, दूजा बंदा की सोचता है, तीजा बंदा की सोचता है. ते असी उस वाल देख नहीं रहे कि भाई वो सही कह रहे हैं या गलत कह रहे हैं. But just because the majority of people are walking on that path of corruption, you go like, if they're doing it, why cannot I? For example, I see a lot of young girls who wear the mala, who want to keep that beautiful suroop of a Khalsa. But someone else comes and tells them, Ki lord bhai, why do you have to do this? Why do you have to keep long hair? They come up to me and they say, why do you have to keep long hair? Why do you have to even keep a dasar? Why do you even have to do that? I know when I took this first step on this path that I will face all of these problems. But Jacob, while taking that step And while telling myself that I will be strong, why am I allowing a second person to come in my life and actually stop me from doing something that I feel so happy about? If that person and his words are affecting me, it means that I am having fear. The first thing that the Guru will do is remove the fear and doubts. And the Shabad we're about to sing, Pujo ho Ram ek hi deva, sacha naam gur ki seva. In this Shabad it becomes really, really clear how Maharaj removes the fear of the elements that are around us. I'm not talking about the sun, I'm not talking about air, I'm not talking about storms or anything. I'm talking about people around us and them influencing us in a negative way. And you will face them every day. But the task is, how do you fight them? Bhupinder, do you find any negative, Bhupinder Singh, do you find any negative influence coming to you in your school life? Maybe when you took that decision of doing the cancer. What was that? Can you tell me about it? Yeah, the breast cancer walk. When you took that step, were there any negative influences that came to you? Or maybe your own doubts telling you that you cannot do this? Or were you strong enough that you said that I will do it? How long is it taking you for you to do this? Sorry? Come, so you have to be louder for me.
What do you mean by that?
How long have you been preparing for this walk to raise money for that?
It's been about a month.
A month now. And when is this walk?
April 23rd and 4th.
Can you make it?
Yeah.
There we go. Do you see a lot of odds around you?
Can you repeat that again?
Do you see a lot of odds around you telling you that you cannot do this, that it's not possible?
No.
No? There we go. Take inspiration from him. Can I have a jakara for him from the youth? That's inspiration right there. But how did he get that inspiration? That's the biggest story. Fearless. Doing any task without fear, that's what Khalsa is all about. So always Shabada Gainkari and actually understand how Guruji wants us to have that fearlessness in our hearts and actually fight that negative influence which is around us.
Yes, I will.
If any person who walks on a path of a Khalsa, the very basic foundation and belief of a Khalsa is this Shabad in itself. Pujo Ram ek hi dega, believe that there's only one God, and there should be a belief that doing seva, what we call is selfless devotional work, doing seva of a Purukh is actually practicing those humanly characteristics that we all have been given. Pujo Ram ek hi deva. He believes that there's only one God, no matter what religion you may belong to, no matter which race you come from, anything. We all have one Akal Purukh. And such Manu Sad Sangati, if in this era, if there are wars going on, if there are fights going on, it is only on the name of religion. My God is superior. My God is big. My God is the truth. But when you say Khalsa Fauj, when you say Khalsa, you're becoming a part of a family which is universal, which is not belonging to a country, which is not belonging to a religion. Please keep that away, because in the last Bhakti, what does Bhagat Kabir ji says? दिनस नारायण वेद नहीं शास्त्र तहाँ बसै निरंकार. He dwells in such a place where there are no shastra, where there are no religious holy books, where there's only one Akal Purakh, which is away from time, which is away from any form. If you just close your eyes, you would realize how big and massive you really are. At one point, it becomes really hard to even understand this point. It is really hard to understand it because साडी मत इतनी छोटी है, साडी मत सिर्फ इस संसार तक ही है. It is so small, and for that very reason, it becomes really hard for all of us to even comprehend this. Dinas Narayan Ved Nahi Sastra Taha Basai Nirankara. When you read this, you go like, what place would that be? You can only reach that state when you're free from worldly foundations. And what's the first worldly foundation is saying, my God, my God, my Allah, my Ram, my Vaheguru. There's only one supreme creator. उसनु नाम वक्रे वक्रे दिते गए हैं. साचा नावण गुरु की सेवा. गुरु की सेवा की है. जब इंसान गुरु दे दिते मार्ग ते चलता है, वो गुरु की सेवा है. जब इंसान एक गरीब की सेवा करता है, वो गुरु की सेवा है. जब तुसी एक दूजे दे नाल एक रूप होके इस संसार विच विचरदे हो, वो गुरु की सेवा है. जैसी संती रूप विच इत्थे विराजमान हां, एक रूप होके एक रसना होके असी कीर्तन गायन कर रहे हैं, वो गुरु की सेवा है. That is the big seva that Guruji is talking about. And then he says, Antar main je teerath na veh tis baikunt na jana. Now this is another type of fear. Once we fear that we cannot do this. The second fear is God himself. असी परमेश्वर तो क्यों डरते हैं? असी डरते हैं कि जेकर असी कोई भी अवगुण कर लिया, कोई भी कुकर्म कर लिया, असी नरक विच जा वसांगे. ते नरक तो बचण वास्ते इंसान की करता है? कोई ना कोई तरीका लाता है तां कि उसके पाप धोते जाओ. पापां नूं धोण वास्ते की करता है? तीर्थ स्थानां ते जाके इशनान करता है, कितना कुछ करता है. ते इत्थे महाराज कहंदे ने, अंतर मैल जे तीर्थ ना होवे तिस बैकुंठ ना जाना. He says, until and unless you do not clean your spirit, you do not clean your heart. इंसान सदा ही इस जम्मन मरण दे गेड़ विच फसिया रहेगा. लोग पतीने कछु ना होवे, ना ही राम आए ना. The second fear is कि मेरी image लोगों के सामने खराब ना हो जाए. That my beautiful image of a religious man does not get spoiled in the eyes of other people. And उसनु maintain करने वास्ते साथ संगत जी मैं कुछ भी करने वास्ते तैयार हो जाऊंगा. Trust me. We're not talking about an image of a religious man. We're talking about an image of a politician. We're talking about an image of a doctor. We're talking about an image of any normal, ordinary man out there. And to protect his image, he wears a mask. The mask क्यों पाया? Because he knows कि उसके अंदर की है. मैल. पहली पंक्ति में महाराज क्यों कह रहे हैं अंतर मैल जे तीर्थ ना वे तिस बैकुंठ ना जाना. There is a reason why he's saying that. We know that there is mal inside all of us, and उस mal नूं पहचान छुपाउण वास्ते ਅਸੀਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਖੁਸ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ. ਤੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਖੁਸ਼ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਨ ਕੋਈ ਲਾਭ ਨਹੀਂ. There is no profit, there is no gain in making people happy. Why? Because at the end of the day, you know where you stand as a person. Let Vaheguru be alone. Let Akal Purakh be alone. You know where you stand as a person. And फिर आगे महाराज कहते हैं जल के मजलिस जे गत होवे नित नित मेंढक आवे. जैसे मेंढक तैसे ओए नर फिर जोड़ी आवे. In these words itself, it's just truth. We think that by bathing in holy water, our spirit will be cleansed. This water is pure, this water has so much power and you'll be cleansed. But Satsangaji Guruji says, if that's the truth, why isn't a fish or a frog or any mammal that lives in water, spends its entire life in water, usda paru tara kyun nahi hota? Why isn't that creature carried across? Why is that creature suffering? Guruji wants us to come out of that world of misbelief. And then Guruji says, Manoho kathor mare banaras nark na bancha jai. Har ka sat mare hadabe ta sagli sen tarai. Another fear, another form of fear where we have it contradicts sometimes. Because Satsangaji Guruji says, if a person, not Guruji says, like in this Pankti itself, Guruji says, Manoho kathor mare banaras nark na bacha jai. If your heart is stone, cold, and you know how dark one person is from the inside, and if he thinks that if he dies or leaves this body in a place which is so holy, which is so pure, his life will be approved in God's sanctuary. Guruji says that is not true. It is so sad to actually realize that we all beings, a person like me is leading his life in so many misbeliefs and so many fears. Leading a life in misbelief itself is a curse, Satsangaji. In misbelief. Har ka sant mare hadabe ta sagli sain tarai. But he says of a devotee of Akal Purakh, a man who is human. Let's keep that word of religious. Let's keep that word away. Religion. And keep the word human in our heart. इस संसार में जो सच्चा मनुष्य वो ही है, वो ही संत है, a person who can balance his spiritual life and his social life. That person is a sant in the eyes of Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. That person is a true human who can lead his normal life in the most righteous way and also lead his spiritual life in the righteous way. If that person dies in a land which is polluted, which is futile, which is worse than ever, not only he is carried across, but people around him also. First you think, how is that even possible? Trust me, Satsangaji. The wealth that a person earns, the spiritual wealth that one earns, it is shared into his family. It's divided. ਹੁਣ सच मानो आज जो लंगर ਅਸੀਂ ਛਕ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਇਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਚਲਾਇਆ ਲੰਗਰ ਹੈ ਜੋ ਅੱਜ ਤੱਕ ਚੱਲ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਸਿਰਫ ਹਿਊਸਟਨ ਟੈਕਸਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਹੀਂ but in every corner of the world. Why was that langar started? It was started to actually help the person, the people in need, people who are not even blessed with one time of a meal, people who have to sleep without food. I have seen those people. I have been with those people. I've seen them longing for a prasad, but they cannot even get it. Why? Because circumstances in life, the situation everybody banjaniya. I want you to feel the pain. And once a person can feel that pain, automatically you would realize how human you are. How good you are, how true you are, to actually feel someone's pain. And that's what Guruji is also talking about. Once you can have that characteristic, no matter which part of the world you go to, you will be grounded. And with your spiritual wealth, people around will be exalted, uplifted, because you're leaving an example for everyone out there. For example, I see someone walking on a path of spirituality. And I go up to him and I go like, why are you doing this? You don't have to be this way. Don't do this, don't do that. I am giving him an example. A negative example. On the other hand, I see a person who's downtrodden, who's addicted to drugs, who's going through a really horrible time. I'm not going to push him away. I'll go up to him and I'll try to support him. That's when you're leaving an example for that person. If he's lucky enough, he'll revive and he will be an example for people around him. you'll be sharing your wealth with the world. And that's how Guruji says it. Sagli Sandrai. And when you follow these steps, Guruji says, Denis Narayan Ved Nahi Sastra Taha Basai Nirankara Kahe Kabir Nar Tisehe Tyagaho Bavarya Sansara. You will reach a state which has no requirement for any Ved, any Shastra, any kind of instructions. But you'll be utilizing all of that knowledge that you have been practicing for so long. Sahaj Subhai. Sahaj Subhai means it will come naturally through your spirit, through your heart, through your mind. If only we can get these points fixed in our heart and we follow them with righteous feelings. The first step would only be empathy. Is to feel someone's pain. Feel someone's pain. Do you get your parents telling you, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that, right? You know what I said, stop ruining my life, stop. It's okay. Stop it, don't tell me this, don't tell me that. But why are they saying it? Because they love you. That's the only reason why they would say it. Because they love you. That's why they say it. Otherwise, people will go like, do it. Who cares? No one cares. It's okay. But the people telling you, remember why they are saying this to It's only a beginning, and it's never too late. It's never too late. पर जेकर इंसान हजे भी अपने आप को कह रहा है कि मैं नहीं कर सकता, मैं नहीं कर सकता, मैं नहीं कर सकता, उथे बहुत देरी हो रही है, उथे देरी हो रही है। सानू पता है, ते फिर भी इंसान उस मार्ग पे तुल रहा है, उथे गलत है। That's why I focused on this one point of Khalsa. He is fearless. The fearless कैसे होता है? जब शब्द विचार किया। You face your own self and you fight your own self. The person telling you, you cannot do it. It is a strong point, but only if we have that realizations. So Maharaj bakshish karan, kirpa karan, इसी तरह विचार करेंगे. I'll make sure that they go deeper and deeper and stronger, because that's how the awakening starts. That's how it all starts. It might get a little boring at one point, but that's how it starts. That's when your patience is being tested. That's when your ears are being tested. That's when your mind is being tested. That is the whole thing now. So Maharaj bakshish karan, padi karan, our body da kirtan, uprantanat sabdi da kirtan, fir samapti. Vada tera darbar, sacha tud takht, sir saha pat saho, neh chal chor chat, neh chal chor. वड़ा पार तेरा मर्तबा रंग परंग नेक तथा गलतबा जिया सदा सदा तुम आगे फिर बता
बड़ी बड़ी हूँ वड्डा अपार तेरा मर्तबा रंग बरंगा ने ना जा बंदा दोबारा जिया मिल जियो सब कुछ जान ला सब कुछ तेरे बस तेरा कर पाला तेरे घर आनंद बधाई तुद कर मान महता तेज अपना आप जर सर्व कला भरपूर दिसे जत कथा नानक दास संदास तुझे आगे बिनता।
एक होर पॉइंट मन में याद आया जेकर तुसी पुरातन साखियां पढ़िया ने जंगा दी कथावां सुनिया ने कि क्या वे नौजवान सिंह who were only 14 years old, 13 years old, 16 years old, 17 years old went out in the battlefield without fear कि पता नहीं जीतांगे या हारांगे, would we come back home to our parents, to our mother, to our family, or would we lie dead on the battlefield? They fought that fear and they were there. पर जेकर आज 21st सेंचुरी के नौजवान सिंह को बोलिया जाए ना कि तू ये कर, ये जंग तू लड़नी है, वो 1000 बारी सोचेगा। ये मन इतना कच्चा हो चुका है because of fear, because of डर। रब का डर आ गया, लोगों का डर आ गया, समाज का डर आ गया, तो सब तो बड़ा डर आ गया कि मैं कर पावांगा कि नहीं कर पावांगा। So when you compare, you would realize that कितना बड़ा डिफरेंस आ चुका है। So महाराज बख्शिश करें ते जड़ियां भी संगतां ने कीर्तन दे सत्कार को जो माया पेट की थी है महाराज सबना नु चढ़िया कला रखन ते बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद ते सारी माया जरूरतमंद अनाथ लड़कियां दे समूहिक अनाथ कार्यां विच लाई जावेगी। सो आओ आनंद साहब जी दा कीर्तन उपरांत समाप्ति। राम कली महला की शाह आनंद एक ओंकार सतगुर प्रसाद आनंद पया मेरी माए सतगुरु मैं पाया सतगुरु का पाया मन रचिया बधाइया राग कर परवार परिया सबद का बनाया सब लोग गावो हरि गिरा मन चले वसाया जय नानक आनंद होवा सतगुरु मैं पाया भजनी कीर्तन विचार कर ध्यान बेअंत बेअंत बुला हुई अरदास की मदद जा चुके हैं शुक्राना तातन साहब श्री गुरु ग्रंथ साहब जी दा इस मुसंता दा आओ गज के फतेह बुलाइए वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु